Hello YouTube! This is Stratortica 9000 with another epic Wi-Fi battle with an amazing intro! So I went up against my good friend deathscythassassin recently. He wanted to test out a good sandstorm team, so I was like, hey! I'll challenge you! So this was a pretty close match, you'll see in a while. So I start out with my tiny devil / Eviolite Gotharita. He goes for a Dragon Dance. It's pretty nice. And I immediately start by using Trick Room, because Trick Room is awesome. Enough said. So, yeah. I really don't care about sandstorm damage. Moving along, I switch out and go into my Epic Escavalier, nicknamed Lancelot. So he goes for an Ice Punch, and I take no damage, because I'm awesome. So I go for a Choice Banded Stab Mega Horn, and thanks to Trick Room, I go first. So, yeah. Farewell, Tyranitar. Nice knowing ya. Man, so awesome. Can't believe a bug can do that stuff. So he sends in his Feral Thorn. Hell yeah! He goes for a Swords Dance, which means this is an offensive Feral Thorn set. You don't really see these a lot, but oh well. So I go for another Mega Horn, because I'm Choice Banded. And he's part Grass, so yeah, I should be able to 2-hit KO him. That Iron Barbs, meh, doesn't really do too much. I'm not concerned about that. So, yeah. He hits me with a Power Whip. That doesn't do... that's right, I avoid it. Haha. So I go for a Mega Horn and kill it. It's a nice looking shiny, by the way. I like how it's pretty red, but it almost kind of looks like he's been doing drugs if you look at his eyes. Just saying. So he sends in his Alakazam. And I'm like, oh, great. So I switch out, and I go into my Prankster Sableye. It's shiny, by the way. So he goes for a Drain Punch, which doesn't hit Dark types. And yeah, I just get some leftovers health. So I go for a Will-O-Wisp. That was kind of stupid, but oh well, I don't care. So he goes for an Energy Ball, and yeah, takes out majority of my health. I mean, about 45% of it. Sorry about that. And I go for a Recover. That was stupid. Don't blame me. I don't know who to blame for this, but he goes for another Energy Ball. And I realize I'm not getting anywhere with this. So, yeah. Nematodes are people too. So I go for Hone Claws, boost my attack by 1.5 times. He goes for another Energy Ball. Does damage, blah blah blah. We know the routine here. I just get some leftovers health. Blah blah blah. So I hit him with a Shadow Sneak, which is Stab. And yeah, I get some okay damage on him, but I don't kill him. I get him down to red, and he just takes me out with another Energy Ball. And that brings me down to 5. Boo-hoo. So I send in my Gotharita again, and yeah. Turns out he's got Magic Guard. That's why it's not taking any burn damage. So he goes for a Drain Punch. Not sure why. And I go for another Trick Room. Now then, based on logic, can you figure out what I do next? Can you? Well, anyways, I don't really care. Yeah, I go into my Lancelot again with his epic lances and his epic armor. Goes for Shadow Ball. That doesn't do anything. And he withdraws. knowing I'm gonna go for a Mega Horn again. And he sends out a Skarmory, which walls me completely. Now watch this. Look at that. No damage. Pitiful. That's just pitiful. Worst part is I'm about to let him set up a Stealth Rock. Why did I go for another Mega Horn, you ask? I wasn't thinking straight. So, yep, there's that Stealth Rock. That annoying entry hazard. So, I switch out. Or, wait a second. No, I don't. I go for another Mega Horn! What do you know? So he goes for a Whirlwind. And I'm forced to go into my Gothorita again. How unfortunate. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Trick Room went bye-bye. And I avoided a Rock Slide. So I just hit him with an Attract. And hoping he switches out, but he doesn't switch out. He stays in. How sad. So I switch out. And I go for my Typhlosion. Wait, nope. Just Chuck Tesca. And I take some Stealth Rock damage, which pretty much makes my set useless. Damn you, Stealth Rock. So, I'm forced to go into Gothorita again. Guess it likes fighting. Even though it only knows Psychic as an attack. Why am I sharing your strategies? I mean my strategies. Why am I still talking? Am I in a Twilight Zone? You know, just ignore my randomness. Just watch the video, please. Just do yourself a favor. Don't ask. So he gets more leftovers. And I go for Psychic. Pointless. And he goes for another Whirlwind. Also annoying. And my Absol comes out, which isn't technically mine. It's supposed to be for someone else, but I felt like stealing it for this match. But hey, it's got Super Luck. And I just go for a Superpower. Which I don't think it really takes it out. Sad face. Nope, but I do get a crit hit. And then, yeah, he goes for a Rock Slide. And I go for another Superpower. Which doesn't really help me. I just sealed my fate. Yep, he goes for Roost, like an annoying Skarmory. This battle is such a drag, especially with Skarmory out. So I go for a Night Slash, which is pointless, may I add. And I do get a crit hit, again. And Absol is dead. I don't have time to spend money on a funeral for it, though, so I'm just gonna go into my epic Salamence. Yes, Salamence makes another return. My Intimidate gets some attack decrease on him, and I just go for a Heat Wave. And I think it finishes him off, too. And we're about to find out. Yup. Skarmory, go bye-bye. Bison will be pleased. So he sends in his Claydol. And it's shiny. So I go for Stab, Outrage with Life Orb, and Max Attack, may I add. So that's a pretty hard hit. Played out goes... Oh, it lives epically. Salaments go bye-bye this time. Wah. So I go into Chuck Testa again. And yeah, I take more damage. Now my set is completely useless, so I just go for Hidden Power. And I have Hidden Power Grass. And I'm Choice Spected too, so that helps. So he sends in his Alakazam again. And yeah, it outspeeds me. And it doesn't really do much thanks to the burn. So it's actually quite useful that I did Will-O-Wisp a while back. So like I... Oh hey, Alakazam died! And I take more Sandstorm damage. And he sends out... Shuckle. So I go for another Hidden Power. And it doesn't really do anything. He just goes for a Defense Curl. I know what he's about to do, too. I think he goes for, like, one more Defense Curl, then he does a rollout. Leave it to Shuckle. So I go for another Hidden Power, since I can't do anything else with my Typhlosion. And, yup, just like I said, another Defense Curl. I think this battle's almost over, too. So I go for one last Hidden Power, hoping to get as much damage as possible on it. And, yeah, that was terrible. Typhlosion is dead, thanks to Sandstorm. So, next, I think I have like 2 more left. Yeah, I send in my Gothorita again. And I take more damage from Stealth Rock. So, my last resort is using Toxic, which pretty much helps me win this battle. Oops! Spoiler. Sorry. So, he kills off my Gothorita. And I go into my very last Pokemon, which is Escavalier. Epic Lancelot wins me Dispatch. And I did another spoiler. Again. And he takes toxic damage, so... yeah. Let the ass kicking begin! So I go for Mega Horn. And watch this! Kablam! Look at all that. That was good. Look at that. 29 hit points, I'm still alive. Isn't it beautiful? And I hit him with one last Mega Horn, and I win epically by 29 hit points. Yeehaw. Good try, Death. That was a good match. And that brings us to the conclusion of this video. Be gone.